Question number 301. Any property which may be alleged or suspected to have been stolen. Option A, cannot be seized by a police officer. Option B, can be seized by a police officer. Option C, can be sold by a police officer. Option D, can be appreciated by a police officer. Here correct answer is option B, that is can be seized by a police officer. Question number 302. Which of the following offences under IPC covered under section 95 of CRPC? Option A, section 124A only. Option B, section 153A, section 153B. Option C, section 292, 293, 295A only, and option D, all of the above. Here correct answer is option D, all of these. Question number 303. To set aside the forfeiture under section 95 of CRPC, application can be given to High Court. D is the correct answer. Question number 304. An application to set aside the declaration for forfeiture shall be heard by a bench of not less than dash judges of the High Court. Here correct answer is option B, that is 3. Question number 305. The period of limitation for an application to set aside the declaration of forfeiture as provided under section 96 of CRPC is option A, 2 months from the date of declaration, 2 months from the date of publication such a declaration in the official gazette. C, 30 days from the date of declaration. D, 6 months from the date of declaration. Correct answer is option B, that is 2 months from the date of publication such declaration in the official gazette. Question number 306. Under section 97 of CRPC, search warrant to find out a person can be issued if option A, the person is absconding, the person is wrongfully confined, the person is missing, whereabouts of such persons are not known. Here correct answer is option B, that is the person is wrongfully confined. Question number 307. According to section 97 of CRPC, who is not competent to issue a search warrant? Option A, district magistrate. B, subdivisional magistrate. C, magistrate of first class, and D, court of sessions. Here correct answer is option D, court of session. Court of session is not competent to issue a search warrant, whereas DM, subdivisional magistrate, and magistrate of first class can issue search warrant. Question number 308. Which provision of CRPC resembles the writ of habeas corpus? Here correct answer is option B, that is section 97 of CRPC resembles the writ of habeas corpus. Question number 309. To whom as per section 98 of Code of Criminal Procedure a complaint on oath for restoration of an abducted female child to the person having her lawful charge may be presented? District magistrate, the subdivisional magistrate, the magistrate of the first class, all of the above. Here correct answer is option D, that is all of the above. Question number 310. Which of the following is not an essential search procedure under section 100 of the CRPC? Option A, joining of two independent and respectable inhabitants of the locality in the search of witness. Option B, signing of search memo by witness to search. Option C, attendance of occupant of the place during the search, signature of the accused on the search list. Here in this question it has been asked which of the following is not an essential search procedure under section 100. Option D here will be the correct answer because it is not the essential search procedure in section 100. Question number 311. Section 100 of the CRPC applies to option A, search of a place. Option B, search of a person. Option C, both A and B, and option D, none of the above. Here correct answer is option A, that is search of a place. Question number 312. The word place used in section 100 of CRPC 1973 does not include vehicle. The statement is true, false, partly correct, none of the above. Here the correct statement option B is the correct answer, false. Question number 313. Under section 102 of CRPC, who is authorized to seize stolen property? Option A, police officer. Option B, judicial magistrate. Option C, executive magistrate. Option D, special magistrate. Correct answer is option A, that is police officer. Question number 314. Can a magistrate order the search of any place in his presence for the search of which he is empowered to issue a search warrant? Option A, yes under section 103 of CRPC. Option B, yes under section 104 of CRPC. Option C, no, and option D, yes under section 105 of CRPC. Here correct answer is option A, that is yes under section 103 of CRPC. Question number 315. Whether any criminal court can impound any documents produced before it? Correct answer is option A, that is yes, court can impound any document produced before it. Question number 316. Which section of CRPC involves the reciprocal arrangements to be made by the central government through a treaty with regard to the service of summons, warrants, and judicial process? Options are section 100, section 103, section 105A, section 104A. Here correct answer is option C, that is section 105A. Question number 317. Which section of the CRPC provision for security for keeping the peace on conviction exists? Correct answer is option B, that is section 106. Question number 318. Who among the following may ask for security for keeping the peace on conviction? Option A, subdivisional magistrate, district magistrate, executive magistrate, first class judicial magistrate. Here correct answer is option D, that is first class judicial magistrate. Question number 319. Who is not competent to pass an order under section 106 of CRPC to take security for keeping the peace on conviction? Option A, judicial magistrate of first class. Option B, additional session judge. Option C, chief judicial magistrate. And option D, executive magistrate. Correct answer is option D, that is executive magistrate is not competent to pass order under section 106 of CRPC to take security for keeping the peace on conviction. Now let us proceed to question number 320. Under section 106 of CRPC, which of the following courts has the power to release the offender on security for keeping the peace and for good behavior? Correct answer is session court, magistrate of first class, appellate or revisional court, and all of these. Here correct answer is option D, that is all of these is the right answer. Question number 321. For what offence a convicted person may be asked to execute a bond for keeping peace? Options are unlawful assembly, rioting, criminal intimidation, all of these. Correct answer is option D, that is all of these. Question number 322. What is the extent of period of security which a court can order under section 106 of CRPC? Option A, not exceeding 3 years. Option B, not exceeding 6 months. Option C, not exceeding 2 years. And option D, not exceeding 1 year. Here correct answer is option A, that is not exceeding 3 years. Question number 323. Which of the following statement is not true with regard to section 106 of CRPC? Option A, an order for execution of bond cannot be made by the appellate court. Here in this question it has been asked which of the following is not true. Option A itself is not true, therefore A will be the right answer. Question number 324. Which of the following magistrates can make an order under section 107 of CRPC to a person who is likely to commit a breach of peace or disturb the peace tranquility to execute a bond for keeping peace? Option A, chief judicial magistrate. Option B, chief metropolitan magistrate. Option C, executive magistrate. And option D, judicial magistrate of first class. Here correct answer is option C, that is executive magistrate. Question number 325. Under section 107 of CRPC, executive magistrate can obtain bond from a person if the person is habitual offender, the person is likely to abscond, the person is likely to commit a breach of peace, the person frequently quarrels with his neighbor. Here correct answer is option C, that is the person is likely to commit breach of peace. Question number 326. In criminal proceedings under section 107 of CRPC, executive magistrate may require to execute bond for keeping peace for such period not exceeding 1 year. Option A is the right answer. Question number 327. Security for good behavior from person is disseminating seditious matter is taken by a magistrate under. Correct answer is option D, that is section 108 of CRPC. Question number 328. Which of the following section of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 deals with security for good behavior from suspected person? Option A, section 110, option B, section 106, option C, section 107, and option D, section 109. Here correct answer is option D, that is section 109. Question number 329. An executive magistrate can order us execute a bond as a security for good behavior from suspected person from a period not exceeding 1 year is the correct answer. So option A will be the right answer. Question number 330. Who has the power to require security for good behavior from suspected person? Option A, judicial magistrate first class, executive magistrate, district magistrate, superintendent of police. Here correct answer is option B, that is executive magistrate. Question number 331. The bond under section 109 of CRPC as security for good behavior from suspected person can be executed for a period not executed. Correct answer is option C, that is 1 year. Question number 332. Which one of the following section of CRPC provides as to security for good behavior from habitual offenders? Option A, section 110, option B, section 109, option C, section 108, and option D, none of the above. Here correct answer is option A, that is section 109 deals with security for good behavior from habitual offenders. Question number 333. Which one of the following magistrate is authorized under section 110 CRPC to require security for good behavior from habitual offenders within his local jurisdiction? Option A, judicial magistrate of first class, option B, chief judicial magistrate, option C, district magistrate, and option D, executive magistrate. Here correct answer is option D, that is executive magistrate. Question number 334. An executive magistrate is empowered to secure a security bond for habitual offenders under section 110 of CRPC for a period not exceeding, option C is the correct answer, 3 years. Question number 335. Under CRPC, in which section provisions of security for good behavior from habitual housebreaker offender is made? Option A, section 106, option B, section 107, option C, section 109, and option D, section 110. Here correct answer is option D, that is section 110. Question number 336. Which of the following magistrates can order the habitual offenders of robbery or housebreaking to execute a bond with or without sureties? Option A, judicial magistrate second class, judicial magistrate first class, executive magistrate, any of these. Correct answer is option C, that is executive magistrate. Question number 337. Which one of the following has not been enumerated under section 110 of CRPC, which empowers an executive magistrate to require such person to show cause why he should not be ordered to execute a bond for his good behavior? Option A, Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940, Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, Foreign Exchange Regulations Act 1973, Untouchability Offences Act 1955. Here correct answer is option B, that is Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Question number 338. Which of the following statement is incorrect about security for good behavior from habitual offender? Option A, only executive magistrate can order to execute a bond. Such bond must be with sureties. Such bond may be without sureties. Such bond must not be exceeding 3 years. Here in this question it has been asked which of the following is incorrect about security for good behavior from habitual offenders. So correct answer here will be option C, such bond may be without sureties is incorrect. Question number 339. If a person in respect of whom an order requiring security is made under section 106 or 117 of CRPC is at the time such order is made undergoing a sentence of imprisonment, the period for which security is required shall commences on the expiration of such sentence concurrently at no time on the date determined by the court. Here correct answer is option A, that is on the expiration of such sentence. Question number 340. In which of the following cases it was held that provisions of chapter 8 of CRPC being in public interest are not violative of article 19 of the Constitution of India? Here correct answer is option C, that is Madhu Limaya versus SDM Munger. Question number 341. Match list 1 and list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. Here security for keeping peace on conviction, correct answer is section 106 of CRPC. Security for good behavior from suspected person, correct answer is section 109 of CRPC. Security for good behavior from habitual offenders, correct answer is section 110 of CRPC. And security for keeping peace in other cases, correct answer is section 107 of CRPC. So by going through these codes, correct answer here will be option B. Question number 342. Who can pass the order under provision of section 125 of CRPC? Judicial magistrate first class, only district magistrate, only district judge, only district magistrate. Here correct answer is option A, first class judicial magistrate. Question number 343. Which of the following sections of the CRPC deals with the order for maintenance of wives, children and parents? Here correct answer is option A, that is section 125. Question number 344. Who among the following are entitled to maintain under section 125 of CRPC? Option A, wife unable to maintain herself and legitimate or illegitimate minor child whether married or not unable to maintain itself. Option B, legitimate or illegitimate child who has attained majority where such child is by reason of any physical or mental abnormality or injury unable to maintain itself. Option C, father or mother unable to maintain himself or herself. And option D, all of the above. Here correct answer is option D, that is all of the above. Question number 345. For the purpose of section 125 of CRPC criminal procedure, wife does not include option A woman who has been divorced by her husband, a woman who has obtained divorce from her husband, woman has obtained a divorce from her husband and remarried, none of the above. Here correct answer is option C, woman who has obtained a divorce from her husband and remarried. Question number 346. In which of the following cases it was held at Supreme Court that section 125 CRPC was applicable to all irrespective of their religion? Option A, Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Shahbanu Begum will be the right answer. Question number 347. Only one statement is true amongst the following. Option A, if any person having sufficient means neglects or refuses to maintain his mother, she can apply under section 125 CRPC. Option B, only wife can get relief under section 125 CRPC, only the child will get under section 125 CRPC. No order maintenance can be passed under section 125 CRPC. Here correct answer is option A. If a person having sufficient means neglects or refuses to maintain his mother, she can apply under section 125 CRPC. Question number 348. Maintenance under section 125. Choose the correct statement. Is limited to rupees 500 per month. Is to be disposed with reasonable time. However, no time frame is given. Can be denied to wife living in adultery. Is only a is only for the wife. Here correct answer is option B, is to be disposed within the reasonable time, however no time frame is given. Question number 349. A person having sufficient means rejecting to maintain his parents is liable to maintain the parent, arrest, forfeiture of his property, all of the above. Here correct answer is option A, maintain the parent. Question number 350. An order of maintenance is given in case of indigent person as a matter of right as per section 125 CRPC, provided as a written submission is made under section 314 of CRPC, only in plea bargaining case, only in the cases the court orders such payment of cost. Here correct answer is option A, as a matter of right as per section 125 of CRPC.